What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Persistence Daily Update. I am Coach Gage. Let's get right into today's workout. It's going to be a 16-minute EMOM, and where we're going to be doing the first minute 16 to a 12-calorie row for men to women, and then 10 to 16 burpees to a 12-inch target. And then remember, that's just one hand to your target. For the third minute, you go 40 to 90 double unders, and then fourth minute, rest. Okay, guys, so now our strengths, we have the rower. Now, I know we don't get to use this in the open, but it's a very good tool for any conditioning or anything like that to help up that cardiovascular endurance. Now, as we get into it, we have that 16 to 13 calorie row, and what I want to work on, you have a minute to get it done, so I want to work on big pulls and quick rest, right? Or big pulls and a slower rest, actually. Now, just to go over, we've done this a couple times before, but again, set your feet up in the right spot. If you're a man, probably around that 7 to maybe 9 range. If you're a bigger guy, if you're like 6 foot something, probably getting toward close to 9. If you're shorter like me, like 5'8", then I would probably go towards 7, right? If you're a woman, same thing. So I want you 5, maybe if you're a bit taller, a bit bigger, go towards 7. It's all about mass, moving mass, right? Now, also, you have to have a good leg drive. So me being shorter doesn't mean I can't pull very heavy, and it's all about the leg and how much strong my legs are. So, similar to a deadlift, set your feet up on your platform. Your platform is just like the ground. You do not lift your heels off the ground, right, when we deadlift. So we're gonna set our feet up, pull them nice and tight, get to our handle. Of course, like we talk about often, I want to push your knees out, heels down, and we're going to bring our chest down to about 1 o'clock position, or 11 o'clock, depends which way you're looking. You're going to first now pull myself to 11 or 1, and then we're going to press real hard down on our heels, nice and strong, and then finish nice and tall with our chest pulled back and sternum pulled to the rower, right? Nice strong position. Now, like I talk about often, 2 times as long to come back in, big breath in, keep nice flat back, proud chest, press the legs nice and hard down against the earth. Now, let me show you 3 pulls real quick as we're going through it. So about 2 calories and 3 pulls just to get it going. Now, again, like we talked about, you still can keep your cadence up. The strokes per minute's on the bottom left of the monitor. I would like to see it around 25, maybe 27. It's a pretty hard calorie number to hit, especially as you get through the rounds. Now, the next movement, guys, we have burpees to a 12-inch target. What I would like to see on the 12-inch target creates that full extension at the top. So you do a burpee, all you have to do is use one hand to full extension, whatever it is. There's a pull-up bar up here somewhere, so that's usually the target I use, anything like that. If you need to scale this, go to regular burpees, jump back burpees, something you can actually get the reps done. On the double unders, I'm not gonna actually do a double unders because I'm tired, but a couple things to remember. As you get tired, our shoulders get stiffer. Relax your shoulders, take a big breath in. I always talk about this a lot with our athletes. It's a smooth jump and an easy spin wrist, right? Wrist spins nice and steady, smooth jumps every single time. The faster you kind of create your jumps, the more you lock out your legs, the harder it becomes, the more out of breath you are. Again, tension is always harder than relaxing. So for today's workout is a 12-minute AMRAP. You're gonna be doing 15 thrusters at 95 and 65, 15 bar facing burpees, 15 snatches at that same weight of 95 and 65, and then you have 70 double unders at the end. All right, guys, so a couple things we're gonna go over on this workout. Remind you, get that 15 thrusters. Let's start with that movement first. Now, a couple things on the thrusters is how we can be more efficient is creating one bar path as we go. So if you notice how the bar is nice and lined up straight with you, I'm gonna show you a couple things. You might see a little bit of lean forward, but I want you to notice how close I'm gonna keep this to the neutral line for where it's on my front rack position, when it goes overhead, and even when I squat. Couple things, you do not need to have the perfect elbow position to do a thruster. You just have to have enough to keep it above your knees so we're not making contact with our lower body. Also, that's enough front rack and that nice above collarbone, slightly into the neck, where we can still breathe, but it's comfortable enough where we can rest it there for as long as we can. Now, let's clean that bar up. And I want you to focus on one thing. That one thing is that I'm keeping that nice straight bar path up and down. Bring the bar up, elbows up just high enough. And as we go squat down, set our feet, nice controlled body, straight line. As we stand up, big hip drive forward, getting the head out of the way. As we come back down, same thing, head out of the way, squat down, big drive up. Now, next thing we got is bar facing burpees. Pretty self-explanatory. If we're doing RX, make sure we face the bar, so it's in this direction, and as we jump over, remember 2 feet have to jump over the bar. Now, on our snatches, similar thing I'm gonna focus on today. It's a lightweight, but we get really used to as far as throwing the bar in front of us. Too much hip drive or I'll pop off our hips. So again, one line, just like I talked about in the thrusters, as I pull up, set your feet up in your grip. And again, big drive up, nice one line, keeping that bar close. I've talked about this before with our athletes, is if you have a hat on, pretty much you should be able to knock off the bill every single time you wear it. One more time. Don't be afraid to use a little bit of leg in your catch, that little dip and catch at the top. And then lastly, double unders. Do my bigger best again, like I talked about earlier in our strength. Smooth jumps, quick wrist. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoy this workout. This is probably my favorite one of the week. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Again, share this to a friend of yours. I hope to see you guys next time.